gonna give it a second and let you guys come in. Hello everyone. I'm just gonna give it a second and let you guys come in. My goodness. Just brush out my hair a little bit. My hair is gonna look atrocious right now. And I've been dealing with dry scalp and dry hair, which is why my hair looks like this right now. But welcome everyone that is joining in. Today's live, we're going to be discussing the mirror exercise, the infamous mirror exercise that goes around the twin flame community. And yes, so let's see here. It's also going to be a get ready with me, so we're going to get ready. We're going to talk about twin flames, the mirror exercise, and all of it. I'm just getting my hair a little bit ready while I'm waiting for you guys to come in, because this is going to be also, I got some pimples in, so we got some little pimple patches on today. Alright, and I'm just gonna be doing that. My dog is looking at me like, what are you doing? What? You see? You guys, I'm dealing with dandruff right now, and it's so annoying. But we're getting it under control. I mean, I hope. I don't know. I'm about to go see a dermatologist, honestly. But yeah. So that's something that's been really annoying. You know, people get dandruff. What are we gonna do, right? Okay. So once we get to, I don't know, when should we start this? I love seeing you guys show up over and over again. I've seen a few of you that haven't really missed any lives. I see you. I may not know how to pronounce your username, but I see you. Okay, so I'm just gonna bring out my tools that I'm gonna be using today. We're gonna cheat again, and we're gonna use tape because your girl doesn't have time right now. And I also am gonna use this peachy. Oh, Amaya, I love how you knew exactly who I was talking about, and there's like two other people that I'm also like, I see you, but I don't know how to pronounce your name. But Amaya, that's such a beautiful name. Okay. All right, you guys, today's is gonna be really exciting. We're gonna break down the mirror exercise, why it works, why it stops working, who it's for, what the purpose is, and we're gonna get really deep. And of course, I do have a whole chapter in my book about the mirror exercise. That's one of the additions that we're doing, and I'm gonna reference a few bits of my book, but we're not gonna do a full book reading or section reading today. But we are going to be doing a Q&A at the end of the live, like we always do. Okay, since we're getting close to 1,000 likes, once we get to 1,000 likes, I will get started with the information. In the meantime, I'm just going to be getting a little bit ready so that once we do start getting into the information, it can be quick and not pausing every few minutes for me. I like to get these little baby hairs right here. Ah, yeah. Let me not try to curse in Spanish on the live. Okay, we're getting close to 1,000 likes. Wow, you guys work fast. And I'm not gonna lie, this is like naturally how my bangs look, but I'm gonna just straighten them out a little bit because the inside is poofy, you see. And thank you for the roses and the badges. Wow, we're already at 1,000 likes. You guys gave me no minutes to get ready. Y'all said let's get into it. Okay, so let's get into it somewhat. And I'll be looking over here because my mirror is here and my makeup is here. So I'm just gonna bring out a few more things that I need and we're getting into it. We're just gonna go straight into it, you guys. Clearly that's what y'all want. I also am drinking my mate, so you'll see me drink that every once in a while. This is the color of lipstick we're gonna use today. Do I want to use them? I do. We're not going to do mascara today because I'm not going to do anything after this but film for you guys, make readings for you guys. So and thank you for the roses, it's so cute. Okay, let's see here. My neck, hold on, I'm gonna crack my neck. Ow. No, it actually felt really good. Okay. Somebody offered to crack my back the other day. I was at this party and I really regret saying no. They were like, yeah, let me just like crack your back. And I was like, no. But now I'm like, damn, actually I really should have. I'm just gonna do my brows. You guys know I like your back. And I was like, no. But now I'm like, damn, actually I really should have. I'm just gonna do my brows. You guys know I like. Okay, so today is day 10 of Live Miss, and Live Miss is really the longer version of the series. Is 21 days of twin flame connection lives on TikTok, right? All the replays are posted on YouTube the following day. Yesterday's live was a book reading. We read all of chapter 9 where we talk about how to speed up twin flame union, and we break it down into 2 easy steps, and I also give you affirmations at the end of it to help you practice some of the tools and exercises that we outlined for you. So that is getting posted today on YouTube. And for today's live day 10, we're going to be doing the mirror exercise. Now, before we get into it, in case you're new here, hello, my name is Soledad. You guys can call me Sol, and that's S-O-L, like the sun in Spanish, not sol como un alma, not like S-O-U-L. It's S-O-L, okay? Sol, Soledad. Okay, so basically, Live Miss is really meant to help you understand twin flame connections so that you can better navigate this journey and attract the true divine love that you desire, whether you believe in twin flames, soulmate, divine counterparts, true love, whatever it is for you. And if you don't know who I am an experienced tarot card reader. I've done 500 personal readings, a little over 500 this year alone, and I specialize in love readings, so I often help my clients with twin flame journeys, soulmates, karmic connections, and I also do past soul life regression readings. And on top of that, I am writing a book on twin flames that is going to be available January of next year, 2024. And if you haven't already done so, I would suggest you click the link in my bio, direct.me/SoledadTarot, so that you can sign up for updates and exclusive discounts to be the first to know, so that you can get your hands on this book. Now, unlike the other books in the market currently, my twin flame book is not just a collection or a personal experience like memoir. This is actually a guide. We go through all the different theories from ancient times and how the term twin flames and soulmates have developed, not only in modern time, right, with spirituality, but how it's developed throughout history and through ancient civilizations, and how you can navigate the journey and identify whether you are on a true twin flame journey, whether you have a soulmate that you're attracting, and how to get out of karmic cycles. So this isn't just a guide, this is also a tracking journal with prompts, exercises, meditations, and all of those really good things. This is basically a combination of the historical significance of twin flames and soulmates, physiology, theology, psychology, and spirituality. Okay, so that's that on my book. Let's see what you will learn in today's live Miss presentation. Not really a presentation, just me talking. But we're going to learn about the mirror exercise, what it is, and why you shouldn't rely on it. We're going to break down why the mirror exercise can be beneficial in a twin flame journey, what the mirror exercise's purpose is in psychology, because you guys know I'd love to merge psychology, physiology, and spirituality on this account. And we're going to outline the mirror exercise. So we're going to do a full breakdown with prompts that you can do so that you can practice it if you find it to be helpful. And then we're going to go into 3 reasons why this exercise may not work for you and why you shouldn't get discouraged if it doesn't. And then finally, we're going to have a Q&A session at the very end of this whole presentation. Okay, so we're gonna get into getting some of my hair together, honestly, so let me just kind of do this. Okay, and honestly, you guys, I might just wear my glasses right now because my eyes are kind of hurting. It's also been raining a lot, so my hair just be crazy poofy right now. My hair is curly, but because it's so long, it's way down, so when I brush it, it just poofs up like this. But I will be doing like heatless curl things so that my hair isn't so crazy all the time. And it's easier to manage, honestly, but for those of you that are here for the get ready with me part. All right, so let me, I don't know, honestly, I think this is fine. I think this is fine. I don't know. I don't even know what to do with my hair today. I might just do some braids or something. Use my hair oil that I like to use that we get from Target. Okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna add some hair oil to help my hair. All right, so what is the mirror exercise and why it doesn't always work, or why it may not work for you? So if you've been following along, again, you guys know that I like to merge spirituality, physiology, and psychology to help you better understand these spiritual terms and your own spiritual journey to help you with your personal growth without feeling completely insane, right? That's my main goal here. So we're not living in Delulu land. And we understand that it's a balance of many things working at once. So in psychology, the main objective of doing mirror work is to help you overcome your own inner critic. Learn to love yourself with ease and, in essence, start believing the positive affirmations that you are saying to yourself in a mirror, right? So remember, this is not the end-all be-all, but instead a tool in your toolbox that you can learn on your own journey. It's also crucial to note that beliefs currently surrounding twin flames and twin flame journeys and twin flame union and related to the mirror exercise, right? Why the twin flame community has coined the mirror twin flame exercise it can vary widely, and the effectiveness can vary because this practice is subjective, right? So what works for one person may not always work for another person, or some people may find success with these exercises, but it often depends on the individual's beliefs, right? Your own beliefs, how ready you are to embark on this journey and to grow, and for self-discovery, of course, and the dynamics of your own relationship with your own twin flame partner, whoever that may be for you. So if somebody, how do I put this? If somebody is struggling with this exercise, I would say that there's a few things that could be going wrong for you, or you may not be ready, and you may want to alternatively, you know, get some type of counsel, whether that is a therapist in conjunction with some type of, you know, psychiatrist or even spiritual counseling. I often find that my clients themselves will tell me that they are also seeing a therapist on the side or some type of psychiatrist, right, to help them with their self-transformation journey. And there's nothing wrong with getting spiritual counseling like once a month, but also getting, you know, weekly counseling or help with medication or whatever it is that you need on your specific journey, which is why I'm saying that this is not an end-all be-all cure. This is just a tool in your toolbox. So if this can help you, amazing, great, but you shouldn't rely on it. And like many things, it's just a tool. Sometimes it'll be helpful. Other times you'll need to reach for other tools in your toolbox that may better pertain and be efficient in that moment for you. Okay, so we're actually gonna move the camera back a little bit. And this is still on, so I'm gonna turn it off. And we're gonna start, because this way it's easier for me to look at my mirror that's over here. But let's get into why it can be beneficial in twin flame journeys. So why is the mirror exercise beneficial, especially if you are in a twin flame journey? So we're going to break it down into like 3 reasons just to keep this concise and, you know, for the purposes of this video. Let me just put on my tape real quick. You guys know I like to cheat and I use tape to make things crisp when I'm doing my makeup. But obviously you do whatever you want. And I use this cheap tape from Target. And I have no regrets. Okay. I think that's pretty even. What do you guys think? That's pretty even, I would say. I would like to say. And we're going to be using this palette today. The Nikki Tutorials palette. I love Beauty Bay. They're just cheap and fast and affordable. Cheap, they're affordable, and they're great quality, and they last a while, and they give a lot of luxury makeup or luxury eyeshadows a run for their money. Okay, so again, my mirror's here, so I'm gonna be looking this way. Let me just, I don't know if you guys hear the train. All right, let's focus here. So the first reason why it can be beneficial for you to use the twin flame mirror exercise in your own twin flame journey is because it is great for self-reflection and for increasing your awareness, especially when you are healing and in the process of detachment. And I already covered the stage of detachment in a twin flame journey in Life Miss Day 6. There's a playlist on my YouTube channel if you can't find it, but it's all about the detachment stage. So we're not going to go too deep into it this time, but you guys can reference that. Now, because the twin flame journey, it is believed, because in a twin flame journey, it is believed that twin flames reflect aspects of yourself, serving as a mirror to your own strengths, right, to your weaknesses and unresolved issues. By using a mirror exercise, you may develop a heightened self-awareness, right? And this kind of reflection can really help you understand your emotions, your fears, your own dreams, and it can help provide valuable insight in your own personal growth and development. So that's really what this is useful for. Now, the second reason why the twin flame exercise may be useful is to balance the energies. And if you've been in a true twin flame connection, you know that it can be really intense, and sometimes you need time to let the energies settle. And in twin flame physiology, right, it is often suggested that twin flames share what we would call a deep soul bond, but with a deep soul bond comes a deep energetic connection as well. And so the mirror exercise can really be a way to balance and harmonize these energies between the two individuals, or the twins, right, in the twin flame journey. And this is also extremely helpful for self-regulating your emotions, releasing intense emotions that you may feel in a twin flame journey, like frustration, a deep longing, and simultaneously raising your vibration, right? So that you can effortlessly go back to a place of peace and therefore manifest quicker. And then the third reason why the mirror exercise can be helpful to you in your twin flame journey is because it can really help put the building blocks together for empathy and understanding of yourself and therefore of your twin, right? So we kind of already know that this is going to be a self-healing thing. It's going to help balance out your energies. You're going to have a higher awareness and really help you do deep self-reflection work on top of increasing your empathy and understanding for the other person. You may already feel like you are an empathetic person, but understanding your twin and their actions takes a whole nother level of not only empathy, but unconditional love and understanding. And so the twin flame mirror exercise can really help rein in those intense emotions that block unconditional love, empathy, and understanding, right? Because we can get caught up in how we feel and it can be hard to release. Okay, so the mirror exercise can enhance empathy and understanding not only for you but for the other person. And so as you explore your own vulnerabilities and challenges, you become more compassionate and understanding of your twin flame journey and of the struggles that come with this very specific journey. And so the process of mirroring helps individuals recognize that the journey is one of a mutual growth and development. And that kind of understanding can really lead you and move you into a more compassionate and supportive relationship as you both work together to overcome challenges and essentially evolve spiritually, right? So that's kind of what it is and why it's helpful and why I'm not mad that anybody's like, you know, using this and sharing this information. Where I do have beef is when they make it sound like it is the only tool that you can use in this journey, because it's not. And again, we're going to discuss reasons why it can fail for you, right? Even though all of this sounds amazing, we're going to talk about the good and the bad so that you can make your own decisions. That's what we're all about here. I'm not forcing this ideology on you or anything like that. So we're going to go deeper into how the mirror exercise is used in psychology before I break down the entire twin flame mirror exercise. But I'm going to take a quick break and we're going to get some progress done here because I feel like I just talked a lot. All right, so what are we gonna do today? I don't know, y'all. You know what I'm gonna do? Whatever I feel like doing. I think we're just gonna grab this color right here called Mila. Such a beautiful name. And we're just gonna swipe all over my eye. The tape is moving. Hold up. And I'm going to use my finger to blend it out. This is why the tape is so useful. Cute. Okay. I'm feeling that. Why not? Maybe I should let you guys pick out my colors next time. That would be pretty funny and interesting. I feel like we could come up with something really cool. Okay. That one came out so bad. Let me look at the mirror. Let me get the mirror that's closer to me. Let's see. Give me one momento. That looks a little bit better. And then I'm just gonna go in with this really reflective glitter right here. Because we love glitter in this house. I'm gonna do some glitter. Just taking a quick break and we'll get back into the twin flame mirroring stuff. Okay. And then finally, you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna add some dimension. There's a color here called 5 a.m. Literally me, I wake up at like 4 a.m. every day. Not today actually. I had to get some rest, but most days I'm up super early running my business and this account for you guys. Okay, so inner corner, this is just gonna add some depth and some dimension. Let's see. Cute. Okay. See you. You see the difference? Alright, you guys, don't worry. I'm almost done. Thank you for sticking with me as we're getting ready together. I'm actually read some comments as we're getting ready. Let's see. Do masculines tend to run away? Yes. Talk about divine masculine and feminine, please. So I do have a whole live on divine masculine and feminine energy, and we're gonna go deeper into divine masculine and feminines as individuals. We're gonna do a whole live on divine masculines this week, and next week we're gonna do a whole live on divine feminines and how the journey differentiates for them and all of that. So look out for that, you know, follow along, you guys. And all of that is coming. So yeah. It is all going to be coming in. Okay, what other comments do we have here? Let's see. Oh, thank you, Maria. I'm glad you enjoy my content. I don't know what else is going on. Oh, the Q&A is going to be at the end, you guys. I always do a Q&A at the end of the lives. That's how we end things off. So hold off your questions. Twin flames is so insane and unfair. Loving yourself is what attracts people. Yeah. I would agree with that. I hope I don't mess this up. Did I mess it up? Okay. Let's take this off. I'm not gonna do a wing today, you guys. It's just not giving. Today's just not a wings day. I don't have my little... I usually have like something to help me under my eyes, but I don't have anything today. Let's see if I can get a little rag or something. Okay. I hate this, by the way. This micellar water by Garnier sucks, but it was all I had right now. I went to Publix and this was the best one they had, so I'm like, you know what, sometimes you gotta make do with what you have and you figure it out later. Hi, Annie. Hello, everyone who has stuck with me. I promise we're gonna get back to the twin flame mirror exercise in just a second. I just want to get this part together a little bit and then we can get into it. So what else did I want to do? Okay. I'm literally about to run out of this. Is anyone else like me where they won't throw anything away until it's literally like this, like there's nothing left? and I'm still trying to figure out how to make it last. Oh my goodness. And I just do a little bit. Okay. We're getting closer, I promise. Alright, so let's just keep going. Let's keep going. Otherwise, this is going to be an hour long for no reason. I do have to use this mirror for a second, so I'm going to be looking this way, you guys. But the mirror exercise in psychology. So we're going to go deeper, right? So the specific goals and techniques used in the mirror exercise, it can vary depending on the therapeutic context, right? And the individual's needs. So although the mirror exercise has been kind of changed and updated or framed to really align with a twin flame journey, it can actually be a bunch of different methods depending on what you're looking for, right? So the overarching idea, you know, regardless of the variety of techniques for the mirror exercise, is to reflect a space for individuals to explore and better understand your own thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, right? And so this often involves looking at yourself in a mirror, right? Kind of like what I'm doing right now. So that's where the mirror from mirror exercise comes from. You're going to need a mirror to do this. You can do this in your bathroom. You can have a little mirror like I do. It really does depend. Oh, hold on, guys. I'm missing a brush. Give me a second. Also, I bought a bunch of stuff. These are Christmas gifts that I'm going to be wrapping up. So that's what that is over there. I bought stuff. Hi, Allie. Who else is coming in? Foxarelia. Cute name. Stacy. Hello, Andrea. A haul. I'm actually thinking of doing what a psychic gives their friends, that kind of haul. So let me know if you guys want to see that, because I'm excited to film that for you guys. But I just don't know if that's something you guys would want to see. But if you would, let me know. Oh, I guess so, because y'all are giving me hearts. But I think that would be an interesting one, and then that way I can show you guys what I'm going to be gifting other people. And some of the stuff is spiritual, but some of it is also stuff that I know people want, even though they haven't said it. You know, I'm just a psychic. Of course I know what you want for Christmas. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this. But all right. So the mirror exercise often involves looking at oneself in the mirror and engaging in various activities or practices to explore one's thoughts, emotions, and self-perceptions, right? It can be used in different therapeutic approaches, including cognitive behavior therapy, mindfulness-based therapies, and self-help practices. So that's how it is in psychology. Am I frozen? Am I good, you guys? I just saw that comment. Let me know if I'm good. I think I'm good. People are still joining. Let me know. Okay, cool. I'm just making sure. I am just making sure. And so in my book, I actually go through a few different variations that the mirror exercise is used in psychology and can also be helpful in a twin flame journey outside of what is normally discussed in the twin flame community online. But we are going to also go through the traditional twin flame mirror exercise right now. So I'm going to give you the full breakdown. What I'm not going to do is you know, do the whole breakdown on how else it varies in psychology, because it would be way too long. But if you are looking to buy my book, that is something that will be discussed in the mirror exercise chapter and that you can look forward to. And again, you can sign up for updates and exclusive discounts using the link in bio, and the link should be direct.me/SoledadTarot. Oh my god, hi from Sweden. Thank you so much, Anna. I saw Alex come in. Thank you, Teddy. Hello. Okay. So, let's get into the full... Hi, Dad. How funny. Do I give off dad vibes? Everyone in my friend group always tells me that I give off mom vibes. I think it's just the Taurus in me. I'm very like practical and nurturing. And I also, I've always been told that I'm an old soul. I also think because I'm the oldest of 3 that like, I just, you know, naturally am more inclined to taking care of others and all that. So that's funny, Dad. That's the first time somebody says that. But I think that's so funny. Okay, so here is the full breakdown. So we're going to use the example that, let's say your twin flame is ghosting you. This is how you would use the mirror exercise to help you heal, balance out the energy, and have a better understanding of your twin flame and yourself, right? So the number one thing is to identify what is upsetting you. So you can say, I am upset with blank, in this case, your twin flame, because, and you would say what you're upset about and why. So in this case, we would say, I am upset with my twin flame because they are ignoring me. Okay? Number 2, you're gonna mirror it back to yourself. So you're gonna look in the mirror. Okay? And you are going to say, instead of saying, I'm upset with my twin flame because they're ignoring me. So instead of doing that, what you're going to say is, I'm upset with myself because I'm ignoring myself. So is this a true statement? The answer is always yes, okay? And now we're going to go deeper into, where is this happening in your own life? Where are you ignoring yourself, feeling unbalanced, right? For example, you may be ignoring a morning routine. You may be ignoring your finances, your health, your weight loss journey, your family connections, right? You may be ignoring a problem at work or between you and a friend. So where are you avoiding and ignoring and feeling unbalanced in your own life? Number 5. How is this making you feel? How are you feeling, right? If my twin flame is ignoring me and we're doing the mirror exercise and we're asking ourselves how we're ignoring ourselves, how I'm ignoring myself, then I would say, yeah, Andrea, upset. Absolutely, you got it. Unworthy, not good enough, right? So those are all feelings that we are recognizing and we're acknowledging. We're not denying, we're not saying, lying to ourselves. We are giving it to ourselves how it is, right? This helps with self-awareness, even if it is not the best feeling, even if it is a fear-rooted anxiety. You're going to be able to go deeper with this exercise and figure out where that's coming from and why it's affecting you. So part 6. And part 6, you're really going to ask that part of yourself that's hurting what you need. Sorry, let's take a breath. Remember to breathe throughout these exercises, okay? What do you need right now to feel loved? To feel well, to feel balanced right now? And this answer can vary, okay? Give yourself whatever you need to fuel your needs and getting back to love, peace, safety, support. So what can this look like in practice? You can give yourself a hug. There's nothing wrong with giving yourself a hug. You can journal. You can go for a walk. If it's something like, you know, maybe you really need, you've been avoiding, you know, a plan for moving or for changing your job because you're unhappy, right? you can devise a plan of action. So that is the mirror exercise. And I'm seeing someone is asking a question. Okay, I'm so sorry that you're going through a divorce. My readings, I'm actually booked out all the way till February. So if you'd like to see me, you could click the link in my bio and you can pre-save your spot. The spots are starting in February right now. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I honestly wish I could see you sooner. But yeah, we're just booked out. We're so booked out. All of January is gone. We're starting out in February. That's the earliest I can see anybody right now. But I would suggest you go save your spot now because they be flying, okay? And if not, you know, I always recommend Mystic Sense. You can use psychics all over the world. So, you know, if you need more immediate help, I would recommend that. But yeah, I'm so sorry. That really sucks. And I mean, I can't even put into words right now because that's such a big thing to go through and like such a shocking thing and such a hurtful situation. So yeah. Hey, Samurai Cutes. It was with his own cousin's girlfriend. Oh my god, the tea. Guys, we're gonna send you positive energy, all of us here right now. And, you know, hope for the best. And honestly, it was probably for the better because someone who does something that disrespectful does not deserve to be in your life, and you're gonna find someone way better. Now you're making room for your life for someone who is going to treat you so much better and is more aligned with you. I love how you're not blaming him, like you're also taking accountability. Anyways, I'm so sorry. We're getting so involved. But yeah, so thank you so much for sharing and being vulnerable. I love that you guys can trust me and this is a safe space for everybody. So yes, anyways, where were we at? Oh yeah, that's the mirror exercise, you guys. There you go. So let's talk about why the mirror exercise may fail for you. What time is it? Oof, yeah, we need to go. We've been here for a while, you guys. Not that I don't enjoy being on here, but I gotta film videos for you, and I also have personal readings and stuff to get to. Okay, so I kind of already did my eyes. I'm just gonna do a little bit of powder. I love this blush because it works so well. It's so pigmented. Like, do you see the difference? You see how it just sculpts my face and lifts it up? So pretty. So pretty. So pretty. I like to keep it like this. Okay. Right? I've had this forever. It's the Too Faced one. I'm not a fan of everything that Too Faced does and not all of their makeup, but this blush in particular. Thank you, Anna. I haven't been doing crazy colors like I normally do. If you guys have been following my account for a while, you know that I'll do like pink and green and all these colors. We're gonna get back into it, but I just haven't had the time, honestly. I really haven't, but I'm trying my best here. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of contour. Okay, that's good enough. And then I like to contour my nose a little bit, just a little bit's enough. That Pink song is coming up. We're not broken, just spend some to learn to love again. We're almost done here, and then we'll finish the whole mirror exercise thing. But thank you for your patience, you guys. much concentration. Look at that. Okay. And then finally, you guys know my whole spiel with the lip liner. I don't like to go too hard. I like my natural beauty, and I don't like to over exaggerate my lips. I'm not even gonna front. In fact, in my opinion, it doesn't look that great on me anyways. I actually prefer my face with no makeup on, but I also love like the artistic side of makeup, so you know. I guess I'm in a complicated twin flame journey because he is sad, he is married. Honestly, that's very common. Third parties, like, that's one of the obstacles that a lot of twin flame couples face. And we're gonna go deeper into the signs and obstacles and lessons that twin flames go through. So yeah, but don't feel upset. Like, it's part of the journey. Honestly, when I met my twin flame, I was with someone that I was already gonna leave anyways, so it wasn't like a big deal. And I honestly didn't even know that my twin flame was my twin flame in the beginning, because I was dealing with so many other things in my life that it felt like I had a good friend with me. I was like, oh, you understand me. Like, we have this weird connection. Whenever I feel upset or something, you end up calling me. Like, that's great, that's amazing, you know. I don't think they do, because, well, they just wouldn't use the term twin flame. Like, they're not in tune with that unless they follow my account on secret accounts, which I have my suspicions because of an incident that happened. But whatever, I don't care. Honestly, I really don't. I just wish them the best, and I'm also open to being wrong about twin flames. That's why I don't like to label it, but I think if you are in a true twin flame connection, this stuff is really cool to learn about, so that you don't feel freaking insane and crazy and lonely. And I do believe people have twin flames and soulmates and all of that. So everything I preach, I do believe in, even if I don't label that in my specific journeys. Because honestly, getting attached to a label in a specific journey can also mess up your own mental health, and it's just not good. I'm also not trying to convince anyone that there are or aren't twin flames. Can twin flames feel the same feelings you feel? Yeah, absolutely. That's part of your telepathic connection. You can also pick up on each other's feelings. Wait till we go into the synchronicities episode of Live Miss. I think that's this week. Y'all are gonna be mind blown. Because we're going to go into the science of synchronicities, the psychology of synchronicities, and then the spiritual and philosophical theories about synchronicities and how you can experience them, not only in the twin flame journey, but just in general understanding them. So yeah, that one's going to be so good. Okay. So now that my makeup is done, thank you for your patience, you guys. Let's go here. That's so funny. It's an illusion. Girl, you're an illusion. You don't have a profile photo. You don't have a username, nothing. People are so funny on the internet. Okay. Achilles says, I'm experiencing that now with a girl. We're not dating, but we're so connected. It be like that. It really do. Okay. So 3 reasons. Hold up, let's move this over here. 3 reasons that the mirror exercise may not work for you. You need to meet yourself where you're at. So there are many more reasons, but I wanted to condense it into 3 to not cause confusion and to help you where you're at in your journey. So number 1 is setting unrealistic expectations. So as an individual, you may approach this exercise with an idealized or predetermined version as to the outcome that you want for this exercise. So expecting something that's instant or a profound transformation would be an example of an unrealistic, predetermined outcome in your mind, right? So that's one thing. Is just like any other exercise or tool that I'm giving you to help you on this journey and that we've discussed in previous Life Miss episodes, it's going to take consistency, it's going to take time, and don't get yourself down. Give yourself grace, because you may not connect with it right away, right? People find that with meditating, they may not be able to connect with it right away. And so it will take time. And not everybody is gonna find this useful right away. It may take a few times before you really start to see results and connect with the idea itself, right? So we experience, how would I experience this? You may experience a fall short of these lofty expectations, right? For lack of a better term, which can lead you to a feeling or a sense of disappointment or failure. And so it's really important to approach such mirror exercises with an open mind and without any preconceived notions about these specific outcomes, right? Okay, so I'm gonna drink some tea, but we're gonna go to number 2. And number 2 is really gonna affect you if you are in the beginning of your journey and you've been neglecting your mental health. What do I always say, you guys? If you're gonna go down a spiritual path of attracting and manifesting true love, abundance, whatever you're trying to manifest, the big transformation, your mental health needs to be A1. Okay, I did 2 years or even more, right, of therapy, moving away from environments and people that were harming me. That took a lot of time, right? I walked away from friendships that I had for decades because I knew that they weren't serving my highest good. And I did all that work before I had a major spiritual awakening. And at this point, I've had a few, and now I'm really deep into my spirituality. But even I need to take breaks and check in with my mental health every once in a while. So mental health is number 1, and it's really important. And so if you are connecting this mirror exercise with your twin flame journey and it's not serving you, it may be because you are connecting it to the wrong journey that you're not meant to be focusing on right now. It may be aligned for you to focus on your mental health, on your finances, on whatever other issues you're ignoring in your life. And that's why you're not able to manifest this love, because the timing is not right for you. There are other things you need to figure out first. So that's one big thing. So a lack of self-reflection and understanding can be a big reason why the mirror exercise fails for you, because the twin flame mirror exercise is designed to encourage self-reflection by seeing aspects of yourself reflected in another person, right? Your twin. And so individuals that lack a deep understanding of themselves, or maybe you're just not willing to engage in honest self-reflection, this exercise may not be as effective for you. And I said what I said. It is what it is. You have to be honest with yourself and really face this part of you that is almost a shadow aspect, right? So you can use this in your shadow work when you're having spiritual awakenings. And so this exercise really does require a level of self-awareness and willingness to explore your own strengths and weaknesses. So if one or both individuals are not ready for this level of introspection, then this exercise is not going to give you your intended results, right? So that's number 2. And number 3. this exercise, again, if you have unrealistic expectations and you're not ready to have an honest conversation about your own strengths and weaknesses, what is being reflected back at you, then this may lead to you misinterpreting signs and synchronicities because of this exercise, right? This is leading you to the Lulu land because you're ignoring your mental health, and when you do that, you are essentially going down the Lulu land. That's all I can say, right? That's the best way to describe it, for lack of a better term. That's what it is. And we don't do the Lulu land here, okay? We like to keep ourselves grounded. As much as it can be fun to go so deep in spirituality, it's the 5D and the 3D, guys, they don't work separately. They exist at the same time. They work simultaneously, right? The 5D exists at the same time as the 3D does. So if you're not doing things in your 3D to advance and you're focusing too much on the 5D, that's an unbalanced relationship, right? And you will lose control in that aspect. So this is about remaining in control. All right. So let's talk about how you can misinterpret these signs and synchronicities if you're using the mirror exercise, and how it can fail and backfire, right? So in general, in twin flame journeys, we often associate the interpretation of signs and symbols and synchronicities as meaningful indicators of our connection with our twin and our connection to this journey. However, a misinterpretation of these signs can lead to confusion, and again, a sense of failure that we kind of talked about already. And so you may attribute ordinary, what is the word that occurrences? to significant spiritual events, and if these expectations are not met, you might believe that the exercise has failed when that is actually not the case. So it's, again, important to approach spiritual practices with discernment and a grounded perspective to avoid misinterpretation. All right, now that we've done that, let's do a Q&A. All right, leave your questions and we'll do a whole Q&A now. Who is this? Crystal, message me now. Who are you? Guys, be wary of scammers and people trying to get your money. So just be careful. I will never message you first. I'll never ask you to message me. Yeah, I don't know what she's trying to do. Just be careful. If she's trying to ask you for money, don't do it. It's probably a scam. I don't really care. You can't take something that's not yours. And I can't miss something that's never gone, right? I'm pretty secure in the work that I do and the authenticity that you guys feel when I'm doing this. So, yeah, exactly. So I'm not going to be doing personal readings right now, but this is a Q&A for twin flame topics or anything we discussed, or even spirituality, things like that. But some of these questions are, it looks like you need a personal reading, like baby cakes. You might need a personal reading for that one. You can book with me using the link in my bio, but I am booked out till February, so just keep that in mind. Or Mystic Sense, if you guys want to use Mystic Sense. I work with them, but I'm not a psychic for them. They have their own psychics. So, but yes, I'm gonna give you guys a second. To give me any questions that you may have about twin flames, twin flame journey, what you're experiencing, anything you want to share. You know, what did you like about this Life Miss episode? What you didn't like? And yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a few more minutes, and you know, after that I'm gonna be leaving. But thank you guys for spending this time with me. Twin flame separation. We already did a video on twin flame separation, so if you go on my YouTube channel, there's a playlist. I think it's called 21 Days of Twin Flame Lives. I'm gonna rename it to Live Miss, but yeah. Thank you guys. Have a blessed day too. Okay, my twin flame is back in my life after 6 months. We've been on and off and I'm drained. It'd be like that. I noticed me and this girl do same feelings, but we cannot get past that. Why is this? I noticed, hold up. We sync on everything, we mirror on everything. What can't you get past is what I'm confused. Okay, let's see. Any advice? I love him so much, but I'm tired. Have you... Okay. When you're on and off with your twin, let's say you have runner-chaser dynamics. And I'll answer Kaylee's, I'll answer your question in a second. But let me get through this one first. When you're on and off with your twin flame and they come back, if you still feel unhappy, if you still feel drained, if you still feel like they are not... serving your highest good and making you like they're still on the same bullshit, right? Let's call it what it is. You need to set your boundaries and you need to tell them, this is what I expect of you, this is what I want from this relationship, you know, whatever it is for you. And if they can't take it, if that's too much for them, then you cut them off, you cut contact, right? Because that's how they're going to learn their lesson. Unfortunately, in twin flame connections, we learn our lessons through experiences. It just is what it is. So Achilles says we cannot connect. There's always something. You mean like obstacles? Like, do you mean, is it emotional things? What do you mean? What is it that is not allowing you guys to connect? I would say try to figure out something, but if the circumstances aren't aligning, that doesn't mean that this isn't the person for you. It just means that right now it may not be for you, and it depends on the individual's willingness to make the changes that they need to make. So you need to acknowledge what changes you need to make in order to make this work for both of you. And if one of you is not ready to make those changes right now, that is okay. You can move on and they can also work on whatever they need to work on, because clearly there's lessons that you guys need to learn separately that you may not be ready for union yet. And that happens a lot in twin flame connections. You'll meet your twin, but one or both of you won't be ready to come into union just yet, but you will always know and remember that energy. And trust, it's gonna happen. Okay, it's a destined connection. It's not gonna not happen. Okay, I'm gonna answer one more question. Let's see. It's almost like there's fear between us to connect. Yeah, you're gonna have to figure out where that fear, where that insecurity is coming from. And we talk about this when in the live miss episode, I think it's called Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, like balancing energies so that you can come into union. There are different obstacles that both Divine Feminines and Masculines face in a twin flame connection. Okay, so you guys, that is it for today's live miss episode. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Tomorrow's live miss episode, we're gonna go into twin flame waves, find out which twin flame wave you're in, and that whole concept was basically developed and by Dolores Cannon, so we're going to explain who she is and where that concept comes from. And yeah, I hope that I answered the questions and that, you know, that helped you guys. I feel like I rushed a little bit through them because we're already towards the end, but come back tomorrow for more questions if I didn't get to answer your question, or if after this live, you know, you have questions that you didn't think of in the spot. So thank you, Patricia. Okay. That's that on that, you guys. I will see you tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern time. If I'm not on at 12 p.m. Eastern time, check out my stories because I always give you guys the updated time there. Thank you for the roses, Achilles. I hope that I helped you. Thank you for the glitter patches. Thank you for everyone being here today with me. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Soliel, such a beautiful name. Bye, guys.